this YouTube video. Let's get into it.
As some of you may or may not know, I just say hey to my dog, Callie. That's my baby. Okay, back to the video. Some of you may or may not know, I was in a really horrible car accident almost 2 months ago where I received these scars, which are healing very well, by the way, and I will insert pictures of what they looked like before. My teeth also got messed up in the wreck. I actually had braces before the wreck. They had to take them off to do jaw surgery on me, and my mouth is still wired from the surgery, which is actually coming out next week. I'm ready to get these wires out so I can get my braces back and get this teeth looking right again, but I'm just happy to be alive. So yeah, the car wreck was horrible. I was unresponsive when they first got there. When I got to the hospital, I was still in and out of consciousness. They had to take me to a hospital 3 hours away in New Orleans so I could have jaw surgery, and I had hand surgery, and I was hospitalized in New Orleans for a few days. And I made it through the grace of God. I made it through. They had everything going. I got released and on my way to recovery. And that is what I want to talk to you guys about, my testimony, this experience with this car wreck, everything that I was going through while I was trying to recover and heal is what I want to talk to you guys about, because it made me stronger. I had to deal with heartbreak when I was in the hospital. I had to deal with fake friends that I really thought were my real friends but really weren't. I had to deal with fake family members. It's just so much that I went through while I was trying to recover that made me just into a better person, into a stronger person, made me get better with dealing with depression and getting over it, you know. And through the grace of God is the reason why I was able to get through these things. And by sharing my experiences, I want to be able to help someone else with something that they might be going through, because we're never alone. God is always with us. God is the only reason that I made it through, and He will get you through, basically. How did you get into the wreck? How did you almost lose your life? Was it your fault? That's what everybody wants to know. Everybody, people who I don't even know, are asking me these questions. And you know what I tell them? Watch my YouTube video. I'm gonna answer all of your questions in my YouTube video. So I was with one of my friends one day, and I rode with her to one of her friend's house. And she ended up needing something from the store, but she was doing something with that friend's house that we was at. So she gave me the keys to her car and told me to go get her something from the store. Yes, I was in my friend's car. I was not in my car, and her car was totaled. Sad case. Okay, so boom. I get to the store, get her what she needs, get back in her car. My friend Michaela calls me, one of my best friends in the whole wide world. She's been solid ever since day one. We've been friends for multiple years. We're on the phone. I put the phone down, then I pull off. We're still on the phone. The phone is just in my lap. I get to where I got into the wreck at. Yes, I'm still on the phone, and no, I do not regret being on the phone, because I do not think that that is what caused the wreck. But I get to where I got into the wreck at, which is on MacArthur Drive. I was turning onto Sugar House Road. I had a green light, but so did the oncoming traffic on the other side of MacArthur Drive had a green light. I had a green light, but not a green arrow, which means I was supposed to yield to the oncoming traffic. I turned thinking that I had enough time to make it, and a Nissan truck ends up hitting me, and I didn't have enough time. I blacked out during the wreck. I do not remember none of this at all. I'm telling you what I know from the police reports and what I tried to remember. But it was my fault because I was supposed to yield to that oncoming traffic. It is what it is. I'm alive. That's all that matters. And that's what happened. Boom. Head-on collision. I flew to the passenger seat. My neck was out of the window. My jaw was shattered. My hand was broken. My body was hurting. I was unresponsive. Just everything. The whole nine. And then I had to be rushed to the hospital when the ambulance finally got there. Then rushed to the hospital in New Orleans, had jaw surgery. When I woke up in the hospital and I was out of surgery and everything, my dad was on my side. He was right there.
That run beyond the standard 26 miles are denoted by what 5-letter prefix?
Extra.
Extra, super.
Let's do a street shout out.
Alright, we'll do street shout out.
Shout out to him. That's my rock. He's one of the reasons that I got through everything as well. But yeah, life in the hospital was so depressing, okay? I could not do anything for myself. I could not bathe. I couldn't drink on my own. My mouth was wired shut. I had to drink Powerade from a syringe. My dad was feeding Powerade to me.
Hair thinning or loss. I'm relentless, and my doctor and I choose to treat my metastatic breast cancer with Verzenio. Be relentless. Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
With every meal, there's a dish. But what happens to all that grease?
And if you know me, you know I was struggling with not eating. Like, even after I got released from the hospital, I couldn't eat. But when I was in the hospital, I couldn't eat. And it was just painful. I was in real pain. My body was in pain. My mouth, my tongue was in pain from the jaw surgery. And I couldn't eat. Like, I was just in hell. That was hell on earth for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I was starving and I was in pain. But my dad made it better. My dad made it so much better, and I'm just so glad that he was able to be with me throughout. Life in the hospital was very depressing, not only because I couldn't eat and I was in pain, but my heart was aching. My heart was in pain. And that was the worst pain ever. I could take the jaw pain or the tongue pain, but my heart was aching so bad. I'm telling you guys, when you love someone unconditionally and shower them with love and treat them how you want to be treated, and they shit on you in your worst time ever, excuse my language, it will fuck with you, okay? My heart was shattered. Okay, and I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm not gonna say any names, but somebody that I love still, that I was in love with. Why? Can't tell you. I could, but I'm not. But why? I couldn't tell you, because I was not treated how I should have been treated, and that's what I love. That's what I fell in love with. I fell in love with somebody who left me hanging when I was fighting for my life. Literally left me hanging on my deathbed. I'm exaggerating, but basically. And you know what? When somebody that tells you that they love you, and you spent so much time with this person, and you plan a future with someone, and they just shit all over it, and it will break you. It will. And I never thought I would be this person. I never thought I would. You see how the tables turn, because I was never the person to just fall for a dude or fall in love with someone or nothing like that. I've always been just chill and nonchalant, but when I met him, it was something different. Like, I fell for him as soon as we started hanging out, and I just started spending so much time with this person, and he had broken my heart before. Like, he had done this before, but I forgave him, and I listened to what he told me and not his actions, which is where I fucked up at, because I wanted it so bad. I wanted his love so bad that I was willing to just not care about how I was being treated, literally, like just trying to work with this person that's steady stabbing me in my back. it's exhausting. Niggas just ain't shit. Excuse my language, but niggas just ain't shit. Somebody, I still have no explanation on what happened to me and this person. But what I got when I talked to God. Like, this person still it never even broke up with me. Like, I feel like I would respect you more if you come to me like a man and say, hey, I don't want to deal with you anymore. It is what it is. Let's just be cool, or let's not be cool. Whatever. You come to me, you let me know what it is. This person couldn't even do that. Just left me dry and hanging. And I'm wondering, what did I do? Like, what's good? But then when I question you, you're still telling me that you love me. You're still telling me that, oh, this is what it is. But I'm telling you how you're treating me. Your actions are not showing what you're saying. So I'm confused. Like, what's going on? I really had to talk to God about this person, you guys, because I really think it's some type of manipulation or something, because it's no way in hell. No way in hell. But I had to talk to God about it, ask him to heal my heart, ask him for understanding, because I wasn't going to get it from him, unknown. I understand why he would do me like this. God, I want to understand what did I do? What's wrong with me? God, I want to understand, but nothing's wrong with me. God loves me. I will get through this. Heartbreak is okay. Heartbreak is normal. I had to realize that, hey, your heart was broken. So what? Get over it. Get up and do something with yourself. You know, don't let this break you down. You're strong. You're a warrior, and you don't need him. You are gonna shine. You're gonna do what you said you were gonna do with your life. You're gonna go to college. You're gonna become a lawyer. I had to give myself these pep talks. I had to say, God's gonna be by my side. God's gonna prepare my plate in front of my haters, in front of my hey, things are gonna happen and things gonna switch around, and you're not gonna be heartbroken no more. I still have to give myself these pep talks till this day, because I'm still in love with this person who did me so dirty. But I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. But I'm just so thankful for the grace of God. My relationship with God is getting so much stronger just because of the talks that I've had to have with him. Like, I need you right now. Like, God, I am crying my heart out. I need you. It's so many nights, even when I was in the hospital and when I got home from the hospital, that I had cried myself to sleep about how I looked, cried myself to sleep about this dude that I'm in love with that's doing me wrong, cried myself to sleep about friends I thought that was with me, family members. But I have to realize that's life. I had to realize you gotta roll with the punches. Either you weak or you strong. You gonna pick. And I'm gonna be strong. I'm not finna be no weak ass. I'm not finna let this get me. I'm not finna let this heartbreak tear me down. I can't. After I got home from the hospital, I still was not supposed to eat. Shoot me in my brain. I'm just playing. But that was a struggle. I really tried to not eat. But I had to cheat. Like, every day, like, I would take my bands off and eat something, then put them back on. Then I got to a point where I was just like, I cannot do this at all. Took my bands off and ate every damn day, praying to God that I was not messing up my jaw. Because they told me I wasn't supposed to be eating because I could mess up my jaw because I had jaw surgery. But I could not do it. Like, I was just praying to God that I wasn't messing up my jaw, and I was just eating, like, whatever. So I went to my next appointment, and nothing was wrong. So I just continued to eat. Even after I got out of the hospital, man, I really found out who my real friends are. Like, I mean, of course, I'm going to have those fake people who are going to check up on me and not really give a fuck, but just, excuse my language, but just checking on me just because. But I really found out who my real friends were, because somebody who had been around me for years, been around my family, I did for them like they were family. One of my closest friends, I would say, stabbed me in the back and turned on me and did me so wrong. Like, she didn't even check on me to see if I was okay after I almost died. And that really hurt me. And so I let her know that. And I let her know that I want to slap the out of her. Okay? Excuse my language. And I know that's wrong. That's probably wrong. And I prayed about it. I prayed about my feelings that I had about her, because I shouldn't want to fight somebody that used to be my friend. Like, but I just feel like, I just felt so betrayed. I just wanted to fight. I really did. But I'm over that. Like, it is what it is. People aren't real. And you just realize that. Like, I knew that. I mean, that's why I've always never had that many friends that are girls. Like, because of that reason. I know these bitches is fake. I know this. But damn. Her? Shush. But I mean, you know, I knew. I should have saw it coming. After it happened, I knew it should have happened. I should have saw it coming, because somebody is going to do things to reveal their character, you know? And she had revealed she's not real in some parts every now and then. But she was a good friend in other aspects, so we let it go. But damn, I didn't know she turned out like that, boo. But that was another thing that I had to just pray about and ask God for forgiveness. Ask God to forgive me for wanting to bash her head in. Ask God for mercy, and hey, please help me with this desire, this temptation that I'm dealing with to beat her ass, okay? But I didn't do it, so kudos to me. But yeah, you're gonna have to deal with fake people, and I just have to get better with dealing with that. Like, dealing with the fact that people are gonna do me wrong. People are gonna be fake. Oh well. But I'm not like that, because I consider myself to be a real ass person. Like, and a lot of people can vouch for me. Like, I take loyalty and honesty and being real to somebody seriously. If I feel like I can't be loyal to you, I won't befriend you. I promise I won't. Like, because I expect loyalty. I do. I expect you to be a real friend to me if you befriend me. Like, I expect that shit. And these people out here really don't know. It's not that they are purposefully doing you wrong. They don't know how to be a real friend. And that's where it comes to play. And that's where you just gotta accept it. Like, even my uncles some of my uncles didn't even check on me. Didn't even call to check up on me. And I'm like, y'all are cut off. Period. Like, any family member that didn't call to check up on me, I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't fuck with them. Like, and that's just how I feel. And that's just what it is. And that's just what it's gonna be, because I just feel like if I almost died, if you cared about me, you would have checked on me. You would have let me know, hey, I'm praying for you. I want you to pull through. If you don't even let me know that, or talk to me in any kind of way, hear my voice, then that let me know that you don't give a fuck about me. And I don't need to be around people who don't care about me. I want to be around people who love me, who care about me, because I want to be around people who I love and who I care about. I want you to do good in life. I want you to be good. I want you to be great. So I don't need to be around anybody who doesn't have the same intentions that I have. Even if you are family, even if you are my uncle, you ain't doing shit for me. Sorry, that's just how I feel. And if I'm wrong for that, I'll pray about that too. But hey, it is what it is, and that's just how I feel. To address the first time I drove after the wreck, a lot of people have been asking me, was I scared? Do I have flashbacks when I'm driving? Multiple questions. Somebody told me that I was brave the first time that I drove. But I've never been scared to drive after the fact, after the wreck. I think it has something to do with the fact that I don't really remember the wreck. And I'm thankful that I don't remember the wreck, because, you know, some people develop PTSD or things like that. And maybe if I remembered the wreck, I might have problems with driving, but I don't. I'm not scared to drive, just normal. And I feel like I can't live in fear. I don't want to be scared to do something that I'm gonna eventually have to do to make it in this world. So, I mean, I just can't let, just because I got into a wreck, make me scared to drive again. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'll never let something that I've been through make me scared to do something, because I don't want to live in fear. And the only thing I'm scared of is God and jail. Moral of this story is I feel like God gave me a second chance at life because I was unresponsive, and it could have went either way for me, but he chose to save me and give me a second chance. And I feel like everything that I went through throughout the healing process, even though I am still healing, everything that I went through when I was recovering that either broke my heart or hurt me in some type of way made me stronger as a person. And everything that was thrown at me was just to build me up to be able to handle anything that comes at me in the future. That was the video for today about my life-changing wreck, my testimony, what I feel like brought me closer to God. I just want to thank you guys for watching. See you later.
I want the best. I want the best. I want the best. I want the best. I want the race. I want the race. I want the steak. I want the steak. I want the best. I want the best.